Rishit, why don't you tell me what's up in school? How are you all? Rishit, what's going on in school, Rishit? Rishit, you're able to hear me?
Yeah,
How are you? What's going on in school?
nothing much. We were doing equations and inequalities at school.
That's what I heard. Okay, with word problems or without it?
With and without.
Okay, good to know. Okay. Uh, any of you have questions on the test? Do you have any questions on the test?
No, I solved on my own afterwards.
Solved on your own afterwards. How about the others?
I also solved it on my own afterwards.
You don't have any questions on those?
No, I figured it out by reviewing the notes.
How about you, Adira?
I got it because I only made mistakes on like the same things each time. So I just kind of had to review that and I was like, fine.
Is there a topic that you want me to review on that?
No, I don't think so. I think I was just making small mistakes and I messed it up.
Okay. One thing from my end I noticed was we needed review on literals and sequences. So I'm wondering, okay, I'll go over a couple of problems. Let's see where we are and then continue on to equations and inequalities. Can we do that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to see this one, guys. Let me know if you didn't understand, it's fine. But I want to know whether you understood. Can you try this one for me? Do you think you can solve this? Send in chat, guys. We do. I can do it for you on the board as well if you don't know, but I need to know that you didn't know. You have to be very blatant and clear about it. It's fine.
I'm getting my solution.
Uh-huh. Okay, thanks. Okay. See, that's what that's why I'm asking whether you had any doubts. Oh, good job, Adira.
Thank you.
Rishit, should I wait or should I go ahead and solve? Krisha, where is your video? Please don't make me ask. That is the only way we can be accountable. Okay. See, you know, I am on a mobile hotspot. I switch on my video just because I ask you to. Okay, I didn't want to switch on my video today at all, but I don't have any other go. So the rule applies to you and me. I try my max. Okay, sometimes if you're not able to, yes, we agree. That's it. So P by 4 pi I. Not really, Rishit. Okay, so here, guys, the thing is, I have to bring I out of the square root, right? So you will have to square both sides. Then only it will come out. When I square the square root, it becomes P by 4 pi I. That will be equal to R square. Now, what we need to do is, we need to find out what is I, right? If we need to do what is I, see then R square times 4 pi I equal to P. Did you get it? After this, I need to find out I. So remove everything. Divide by R square 4 pi. Divide by R square 4 pi. You can do it at one shot. Everything will go. I will be equal to P by R square 4 pi. Any questions on this?
Oh,
Okay. Guys, solving literals, I know I did it with this class. So I expect it to be up and running, but I don't see it. And that's okay. But at the same time, let's see, meaning I want you to be able to cope up and learn and move on. Okay. Because this we already solved as a part of this class. When you, okay, let me go ahead and give you A will be equal to pi R square. Find R in terms of A. R in terms of A means you find out what is R equal to, and in your equation, you can afford to have A.
Miss Priya, what do you mean by terms of A?
Okay. Okay, that's what I wanted to explain if you didn't know. Ma, see here, Ma. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you. X will be equal to Y plus 2. Now, you have found X. Okay, you have expressed X in terms of Y, meaning if I know Y, I can substitute and find out X. X, you have got an equation, you have found X in terms of Y. Suppose you put it like this, right? Here, you have solved for Y, okay, in terms of X. Does it make sense? So here, area is in terms of radius. You get it? I want you to express radius in terms of area. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Good job, Adira. Good job, Rishit. Rishit, did you understand the problem with the first?
Yeah.
Okay. Akshada, may I get your answer, Akshada? Anya, you're able to understand, Anya?
Yes, sorry.
I need you to send in answers. Anya, video is mandatory, ma, if you want to continue attending the class.
Okay.
In every class, not just in this class.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, thanks. Harshita, does the square root apply to pi or not?
It does.
Thanks. Yes. Yojit correct. Srinita correct. Akshada correct. Adira correct. Nabiha correct. Anya, can I get your answer? Bhakti, can I get your answer? Akshada and Anya, I am going to wait for your answers.
I
Uh,
gave my answer.
Krishiv, is it pi minus a or divide by a?
Divide.
Yeah, so what did you do as the first step?
Yeah, I messed up. I should
No,
have.
I'll help you. I'll help you. Please go ahead. What did you do?
I did minus. I did the square root.
You did the square root, but before doing the square root, you have to separate out r square, right? So what do you need to do with the pi? How can you remove the pi?
Move it to the other side.
How do you do it?
Divide.
Divide by pi, divide by pi. So a by pi equal to r square. Take square root on both sides. R will be equal to square root of a by pi.
Okay.
Akshada, I'm not getting answers from you. I'm a little.
I gave my answer.
Yes, ma. Okay. Yes, Akshada. Sorry, Akshada. It is my bad. Okay. Let me go ahead and give you. I did not see, ma, honestly. So let me go ahead and try this one. Okay. So now this is another question that I want you to do. So make guys, one question from this will definitely appear in EOC every year. I'm saying. But that can be simplified, right? Yojit Nabiha. It can further be simplified, right? Anya, Rishit, everybody. It can be further simplified. You have to always give me the simplified value, right? Adira. Okay, here goes the problem, guys. Let me show you the problem. So here, so first r square need to be isolated. So divide by 4 pi on both sides. S by 4 pi equal to r square. Taking square root, what happens? R will be equal to square root of s by square root of 4 square root of pi. Right? Here square root of 4 can be simplified to 2. So 1 by 2 square root of s by pi. Square root of 4 is in the denominator. So 2 has to come out in the denominator. So this is your answer. You cannot have this as your answer. This is not a simplified answer. From this, square root of 4 can be taken out in the denominator, right? That becomes 2 in the denominator. Did you guys get it? Yojit, are you with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Akshada, we did discuss sequences, right, Akshada? Why are you having trouble there? What trouble do
I
you have?
don't remember learning sequences.
Oh, we didn't, ma?
No, we never learned it.
Okay, let me quickly check, ma. Did we not learn sequences in this class, guys?
No, we didn't.
Who is saying?
I think sequences as in like arithmetic and geometric, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we studied it. Yeah, we did it.
Guys, that is not fine with me at all. But let me see, guys, meaning I don't want to say yes and no without looking at it as well. Did we not do it? See, that is something I want to clarify in this session very clearly. Amma, we did da. I don't see it. Give me a minute, let me check.
No, you made us do it.
1 second, guys. Meaning I don't want to say. Literals we did actually. Whatever we did now, we did. This was only a review. But Rishit, honestly, I'm not finding sequence. Oh, yeah. It is in the book, right? Yes, we did. Do you see? September 17th, that was the homework given on sequences entirely. We have done. So I'm not sure what's going on. You want me to share the screen and show you? Akshada, we have done sequence.
I wasn't there for that class.
Amma, then it is your responsibility to go through the recording. Make sure you understand what is being taught. It is so much important. Even if you miss the class, go back to the recording, go over it, do the homework completely, submit it, and ask any questions in the next class itself. That is your responsibility. Okay. I'm not mad or sad, guys. That has to come in you. You're all middle schoolers and going to become high schoolers. So you should have that responsibility slowly. Okay, so now let me go through that sequences and series. I really do not want to go ahead without that because 100% you will have questions on sequences and series in the EOC exam. Let me show you. Okay, here is the question paper that was given. And who can explain this? First, let's go to arithmetic sequence. Who can explain this? Identify the first 6 terms of the sequence. What does it mean?
So basically, it's saying the first 6 numbers of the thing.
So yeah, it is asking you arithmetic sequence means what, first of all? Can you name one sequence, arithmetic sequence? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Do you see there is a common difference? Successive term minus the previous term. So 4 minus 2, 2. It's a plus 2 difference. Similarly, for an arithmetic sequence like this, 10, 8, 6, 4, 2. What is the common difference? This is the first term of the sequence. Nth term of the sequence is denoted by AN. This is the second term of the sequence, third term of the sequence. Now the thing is the common difference is denoted by D. The common difference, what is the common difference in this arithmetic sequence 10, 8, 6, 4, 2?
-2.
-2. So successive term 8 minus 10, 6 minus 8. So that is quite important to know what is the common difference. Now they have given the nth term is equal to the previous term minus 2. That means what is the common difference? Common difference is always an minus the nth term minus the previous term, or a2 minus a1, or a3 minus a2, or a4 minus a3. It can be anything. Everything is going to be one and the same. If you put it in terms of n, right, it is an minus a of n minus 1. That is a common difference. So from this, what is the common difference, guys? What is the common difference of the sequence?
-2.
-2, because an minus the previous term. Subtract the previous term on both sides, you'll get a -2. So the common difference seems to be a -2. It is a decreasing sequence. So They have given the 0th term to be minus 6. So what is A1? Akshada, now can you tell me what is A1, Akshada? A1 is the first term of the sequence. Every term of the sequence differs by their common difference, right?
Yeah.
Would you be able to say, or do you want somebody else to say? I'm fine.
Can someone else do it?
Sure, ma. Srinita, can you help us?
Would the first term be minus 8?
Would the first term be?
Minus 8, negative
Good.
8.
Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and write it down. So the first term, so basically you have A0 to be minus 6, right? Now I always add the common difference to the term to get the next term. So I get a minus 8. A2, Rishit, go ahead and say.
Or 2 would be negative 10,
Negative 10. A3,
negative 12,
negative 12. A4,
negative 14,
Bhakti, can you tell me what would be A5? Bhakti?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah. See, in terms of n, you
Negative
can
16.
yeah, in terms of n, you can substitute 5. A5 will be equal to A fourth term minus 2.
Negative 16.
15. Good job. So that's it. That's it about arithmetic sequences. What you need to understand is, let's not think about the same sequence. Let's think about 10, 13. 10, 13, 16, 19 is a sequence. If I ask you for AN, first, what is the common difference? Is it positive or negative? Krishiv, is the common difference positive or negative in this sequence?
Positive.
Positive. So successive term, the next 13 minus 10 is the common difference. So basically, AN is the previous term plus 3. So if you're asked the 98th term means 97th term plus 3. This is using the recursive formula. Recursive formula means that connects one term with the previous term. If it is explicit formula, what I'll do? The first term plus I will be adding n minus 1 common difference to the first term. If I'm asking for the 98th term, I will add 97 common differences to the first term to get my 98th term. That is the explicit formula which we have covered already. You still do not understand the explicit formula, you have to go back to the September 17th class, I honestly feel. Now let's go ahead with this. I want you to send the answer to me for this one. All of you, a sequence is shown. Which recursive notation can be used to represent the sequence? A1 represents the first term. AN represents the nth term. Your next week homework will again be on arithmetic geometric sequences, I honestly feel. you get it? Need to see answers, guys. Yeah, this is easy, right? Yeah, this was easy for all of you. Bhakti, why the question, Bhakti? Anya, it is incorrect, ma. What is this, ma? Did you substitute and see? I will help you, Anya. Doesn't matter even if you get it wrong. Anya?
Yeah, I see my mistake. I'm sorry.
No, Amma, no problem about the mistake and all. Do you know what is the answer?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's A.
Yeah, that's all. Okay, as long as you understand, we can move on. That's the intent. Okay, we'll go to here, guys. So now, come on. Here, see, geometric sequence is where there is a multiplier. 3, 6, 9, 12, 18. There is a multiplier. Successive term divided by the previous term. Don't do 3 by 6. It is 6 by 3. So we call this as common ratio. This is called a geometric sequence where there is a multiplier. The common ratio is succeeding term divided by the previous term. How do you say that? A of n divided by a of n minus 1, or I will call it as G. G means geometric sequence. Gn by Gn minus 1. Nth term divided by the previous term will give you the common ratio. So here when you write out the nth term formula, you will multiply with the first term. You will multiply how many common ratios? You will multiply n minus 1. You will multiply n minus 1 common ratios with a1 to get the nth term. Recursive formula means you get the nth term by multiplying r with the previous term. But to find out the nth term from the first term, right? You multiply how many ratios? You multiply, see, if you want to get 18, right? You multiply 3 with the 3. This is the first term. With the 3, how many common ratios you multiply? 1, 2, 3, 4. So to get the fifth term, you multiply 4 common ratios. Do you all get it? So one is the recursive formula. Recursive means it connects n and n minus 1 terms. It connects the first and the second term. So to find out your 98th term, you have to know the 97th term in recursive formula, which is hard. That is why you go with the explicit formula where you're given the first term. Okay. Now you just multiply it with n minus 1, 1 less than that. Suppose you want to find the 98th term, you go with the first term and then multiply the common ratio 97 times with the first term. Did you all get it? Bhakti, are you getting it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see this one. Go ahead and do this one. We are spending a lot of time on review. Go ahead with this. 15th. Correct. Anya, Nabiha, Srinita, correct. Yojit, is that correct? These are questions which you found it very difficult in the exam. Rishit, did you substitute 0 for the first term? Hmm?
Yeah.
You can substitute 1, right? For the first term of the sequence x equal to 1, right? Venetia, you can substitute x equal to 1 for the first term of the sequence, right? You'll get it?
Yeah.
Okay, now how about this? See, there is no difference. 16th question, instead of writing the symbol A1, A2, A3 like that, or G1, G2, instead of writing like that, they are writing it out as f of n, f of 1, function at, meaning this is the first term, this is the second term, this is the nth term. So instead of writing an, they'll write f of n. Instead of writing an minus 1, they'll write f of n minus 1. That's all. So can you try this one and send in the answer to me? It's just the very same. First term means you have to substitute your n value is 1. See, this is not multiplication, guys. Please, some of you will treat this as multiplication. F of n plus 1 means they are denoting the an plus 1. This is not f times n plus 1. Please remember that. Now try this one. Anya, can you explain how you did, ma? Harshita, Nabiha, Bhakti got it. Srinita
But
got
I
it.
understood, but like I did.
Oh, Adira, Rishit, can you explain how you got it, guys?
Was my answer wrong?
Looks like it, ma, but I want to learn. Like, I want to listen to what you're saying. Go ahead.
Wait, one.
Yeah,
So
Rishit or
basically, f of 0 is -5, and then for each term you add 3 to it, so that's
correct.
basically common difference.
Correct. So f of 1 will be what?
-2. Oh,
Ah, okay. -2. That you got it. But the problem is, don't take this as the first term. This is the 0th term. This is the first term, right?
yeah.
So that's the deal. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad. See, when we sometimes I make mistakes and we sit and review, right? So it's okay. Akshada, did you understand?
Yeah.
So this one, what you have given is a 0th. The first term is not -5. The first term is -10. Okay, that is the one. And then, okay, see, inequality, since we already did, right? I gave this problem. This is what you're solving in school, I know. But I really want to see whether you all know about this one. Let's see. This question, can you all write the inequality? Susie is opening an office cleaning business. Her competitor charges 35 per hour plus 35 is the base. And then, sorry, 35 is the per hour rate. Okay, but a base fee of 42 is always there. So now which inequality represents all possible combinations of H means what? The number of hours she is spending cleaning. That H has to be multiplied with 35. Do you see? Per hour 35 means if I multiply 35 and H, I'll get how many hours she did the work, right? So that many hours times the 35 she'll add to her base charge. So what would be the charge for cleaning at most? So can you say that? Can you send the inequality? Amakshada, inequality means answer that you send should have a greater than equal to, greater than, less than equal to, or less than symbol. How did you make it bold, Harshita? I like that.
I don't know. I just knit it in and it became bold.
I see. Nabiha, that is right. Akshada, that is right. Bhakti, I want the equation. I never showed you F or G or H. Bhakti, what is the answer, Bhakti? Yes is the amount
Oh.
she is going to charge, right?
Oh.
So Bhakti, think about it. Okay, which side the symbol should be greater than or greater than equal to or less than equal to? Krishav, I'm waiting for your answer. Every time I can't be bugging you, Krishav. Yojit, I'm waiting for your answer too.
Is it greater than or equal to?
You think about it. You tell me the amount she charges, right? That would be greater or this would be greater than or equal to. Think about it. Meaning at most, what is the maximum charge she will be charging? That is S.
35H plus 42.
That is true, but the sign, everything has 35H plus 42. But what is the sign?
Greater than or equal to?
How, ma? Why should it be greater? Think about it. At the max, at most means more than that she cannot charge. She will not charge. So they have clearly stated 35H plus 42 is the maximum she is going to charge. So whatever expression you write, right, that should have the open crocodile mouth. Do you get it? So the amount that she charges will definitely be less than or equal to this expression. So the answer is
C.
C. Okay, let's try this one. How about this, guys? It's not a tough one. Nabiha, is that right? Oh, I don't know, guys. Many of you have the same answer. I don't know. Let's see. Krishiv, have you given the answer or yet to?
I did.
Yeah, yours seems right. Vinisha seems right. Rishit seems right. But Nabiha, Akshada, Srinita, Yojit, can you show your working? Guys, did you put it in check-in? If you put in a -1, what happens? -3 plus 10 -7 plus 5 -2. I really want your explanation. Yojit, can you educate me?
All I did was simplify it. I
Did you
simplified the
yeah,
expressions.
can you tell me how you simplified it? Maybe I am wrong. Go ahead.
So first I subtracted 3x and negative 10x. I got negative 7x
Okay.
equals 5x plus 17.
What is the answer? What is the next step?
Okay, after that, I put negative 5 to the left side, so it'd be negative 12x.
Yojit. What is the next step I need to write down?
It would be negative 7x plus 5
Negative 7x
equals
5 equals 5x plus, okay.
17.
Uh-huh.
Then I moved 5x to the left, so I did negative 5x on both sides.
You put negative 5x on both sides, okay. Go ahead.
So you get negative 12x
Yeah,
plus
they seem to be right, guys. Okay, yeah, you seem to be right, Yojit. Okay, plus 5 equal to 17. Then,
and then you move the 5 to the right, so it'd be negative 5 on both sides.
so minus 12x equal to 12, right?
Yeah,
X
and
equal. So
that
thanks,
should be 1.
thanks, Yojit. So that seems right. Then what does not seem right? Vinisha Rishit, how did you do?
Oh,
Rishiv.
that C was from the previous
Okay.
question.
Krishav, how did you do? You said you already sent the answer. It was C, right? I confirmed with you, right? It is not. So how did you do? How did you do, Ma? Krishav?
I thought you were talking about the other answer too.
But you didn't answer this one, right?
Yeah, I didn't answer this one.
I asked you if you have answered this one. You said yes. Okay. Let me move on.
Yeah, I didn't answer it, but I know the answer.
Yeah, good, good. As long as you get it clarified, I'm happy. Let's see.
Should I send it to you?
No, ma, not now. Okay, let's go ahead and give more work on more inequalities problems. Give me a minute. I want you to work on more inequality problems. You'll get a lot of them. Okay, how about this? Okay, would you be able to solve this first of all? Share my screen. Start sending in the answers. I'll work it out on the board if you don't know. Sign, you need to be very careful in putting up the sign. You know what? Two babysitter comparison is always a good problem to have. Let me see. That type I want to do.
Wait, which one are we supposed to do?
The three problems one by one, but I want numbers in it, please. All the three I want you to solve. But then I would like to have numbers on each of the problem you do. Please don't skip, okay? If you just send one, you are at a disadvantage, not me. You try to solve all the three, you are at a disadvantage. You're trying to take the maximum from the class. Would like to start getting answers, guys. Rishabh, the first answer has to be an inequality, right? When you're given an inequality, you have to answer as an inequality. X has to be greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than.
Yeah, I just typed it wrong.
Not at all a problem. I'm just saying. So remember that. I would like answers from you. First, distribute the -4 inside. And then the only thumb rule you need to remember when solving inequalities is when you multiply or divide by a negative number, the sign flips. That's the only main thing that's important. Do you want me to do it on the board? Then I need to get input from you saying, hey, please solve it on the board. Something.
Can you help me with 3?
Absolutely, yes. Yojit, Adira, Rishit, I think you got the first one. Vinisha, good job. Vinisha, good job. Maharshita, good job. Okay, 3, everybody is needing help. Okay, let's see. I'm waiting for answers from Anya, Bhakti, Akshada. Good job on the first one, ma. Second one, I will help. Second one itself looks like some of you need help. Definitely, I'll help.
I'm sending my answers right now. I'm sorry.
Okay, Anya, your second answer seems to be incorrect. But guys, please 1 minute. How many more sessions remain for her to meet? See, there is a question asked like for her to meet or exceed her weekly goal. She can either exceed or meet her goal. So it has to be an inequality, right? You cannot say answer as, hey, 10 session, 12 session, like that. The answer has to be an inequality, right? Clearly. So I'm going to work out all on the board. Yojit, were you able to get all the 3?
No.
Which one?
I'm still working on 2.
Okay.
I sent my new answer for number 2.
Oh, okay. Let's see, ma'am. So here, -16. Krishu, I have not gotten your answers at all. -28x plus x is greater than or equal to -6x plus 5. 16 and 28 when combined, 38, 44. Oh, sorry, I cannot combine those two because that's a number, right? So -16 minus 27x is greater than or equal to -6x plus 5. Now I add 6x to both sides. -16 minus 21x is greater than or equal to 5. I add 16 to both sides. -21x is greater than or equal to 21. Divide by, see, the division by -21 is causing trouble. Why? You have to flip the sign. X is less than or equal to -1. Did you get it, guys? Harshita, are you with me, ma?
Yeah. I understand now.
Okay. Now let's go ahead and try the second one. Allison practices her violin for at least 12 hours per week. She practices for 3/4 of an hour each session. See, she practices for at least 12 hours a week means her weekly practice hours, right? It's greater than or equal to 12. She practices for at least 3/4 of an hour. She practices for 3/4 of an hour each session. Okay. If Allison has already practiced, she already practiced 3 hours. And then let's say the number of sessions, I have it as S. Number of session is S means number of sessions times 3/4. Each time she does 3/4 of an hour, right? So 3/4 times S will give you the total number of hours she spends other than this 3, right? How many more sessions remain for her to meet or exceed? Meaning, if she practices for this much time, then she has to meet or exceed. This expression should be greater than or equal to, because she can exceed. Whatever expression you write should be more than or equal to 12. So now, how to solve this? Subtract 3 on both sides. Will be 9. Multiply by 4 on both sides. 3s is greater than or equal to 36. S is greater than or equal to 12. She needs at least 12 sessions. Nabiha, are you with me, ma?
Yeah, I sent in my answers. Can you check them?
Yes, ma, I just saw.
I put 12 is less than or equal to like my variable. Is that also acceptable?
Not really. Okay. Suppose, okay, let's consider this, Anya. I'm glad you're asking. So if it is less than 12, let's say she practices for 11 hours. Let's substitute, she practices for, let's say, 4 hours. Okay, we'll take an easy number. If your answer is correct means your answer is less than or equal to 12. Any number is correct, you're saying. Suppose if you put in 4 here, right? She would have practiced only 6 hours. Her weekly goal is 12. Do you see?
Well, I put in 12 is less than or equal to my variable.
Yeah, that is correct. You can
Okay,
either
yeah.
this
Yeah, that
or you can put this.
yeah, less than or greater than. Yeah, that's what I put.
12 should have, 12 should have the narrow mouth of the crocodile.
Yeah, that's what I did. Except my keyboard doesn't have that symbol, so I just typed it out.
Not at all a problem if your none of the keyboards have it, right? So you know what they do? They put less than and then an equal to sign. That's all.
Oh, okay.
Does it make sense?
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to move on. I want you to be able to do any equation, any inequality in algebra. Meaning, yeah. Okay. So Allison needs to lease a car at Big City Nissan. One question of this type is sure to appear either in your standardized test like SAT, SATs, or it will definitely come in your EOC. Okay, I don't know where it is going to come, but you will definitely have one question in any of these exams. Okay, this one type. Okay. So Jamie needs to lease a car. See, here the problem is it's a very practical scenario. You can either rent the car at City Nissan, Big City Nissan, or you can go to Right Town Nissan. Two companies are giving her. Okay, Jamie can lease an Altima for 3,000 down. Down payment means 3,000 base she'll pay and then 420 per month she'll pay. Okay, at Right Town Nissan, they offer her the same car for 3,960 down payment plus 400 per month. Now, what are they asking? Right Town will give her the first 4 months free. Okay, after how many months would both deals cost the same? Interesting, right? So it's a hard one as well. So let's first talk about the Big City Nissan. We'll talk about Right Town Nissan here. I'm going to do it on the board for everybody, this one. I'll give you one more problem of this type. Now, Big City Nissan and Right Town Nissan. First, we'll talk about Big City Nissan. She's going to pay 3,000 down payment. Okay, so that is the base. Okay, that is a y-intercept. And then 420 per month. Let's say number of months in both the category, because it should be the same number of months. Then only we'll know which month they both are merging. Number of months is M. So 420 times M will be the amount she pays month. She pays $10 means after 3 months it will be 30. So you have to multiply the 420 payment with the number of months. Okay. Now Big City will also give her the first 2 months of her lease free. So what happens here? 3,000. The money she will end up paying is 3,000 plus 420 times M minus 2. Let's say number of months, 10 months are there. In that, the first 2 months are free, so I subtract that. Here, what is this? Right down Nissan, right? First she'll pay 3,960 and after that 400 times M. However, what happens? Right down will give her first 4 months free. 3,960 plus M minus 2 times 400. Any questions on this? So after how many months would both the deals cost the same? This is the money she will owe to Big City Nissan. This is the money she'll owe to Right Town Nissan. Both should be the same. Are you guys getting it? So now how to solve this? This is going to be big trouble. 3,000 plus 420M minus 840 will be equal to 3,960 plus 400M minus 800. So now subtract 3,000 on both sides. This will become 960. Subtract 400M on both sides. This will become 20M. And then add 800 to both sides. This will become 40. You see how simplified it became? Now 20M will be equal to 1,000. M will be equal to 50. So after 50 months, they both are going to be the same. But how many of you still have questions in this? I know it's a difficult one, right? So do you still have doubts or where are we? What did we not understand? I'm prepared to go over it, please. Guys, you have to let me know. Something feels wrong to me though. Answer is 10 months. Oh, you're right. Now,
Yeah, Miss Priya, I got M equals 10.
what did you do? What did I make a mistake on?
I'm not sure what you made a mistake on, but I just added all the constants together and
Miss-
then I
Miss Priya,
subtracted.
Yeah. Hey, 4 months. Okay, see. Yes.
What?
Bhakti, I'm seeing a mistake. Yeah, go ahead, Bhakti.
wait, how did you get 800 from 400? That's what I'm confused about.
1 minute, ma. I think I made a mistake on this one, ma. Right down Nissan will give us
4 months.
4 months free. I wrote it as 2. This is 4, right? I did not note it down correctly. 4 months free means, so 400M and this will be 4 4s are,
1,600.
yeah, for 1,600, right? So let me quickly check, guys. 1,600 means I'm adding 800 to both sides, right? So I'm adding, I don't want to add 800. I want to add 1,600 to, I want to add plus 840 to both sides. So if I add 840 to both sides, I will end up subtracting this 760. So 760 will be on this side, right? So here, this won't be there. But what happens? It will be a, I want to redo it, guys. This alone, please let me redo. Solving the equation alone. See, once you write it down wrongly, this will happen. I'll check Manabiha. Definitely answer is 10 months. 3,000 plus 420M minus 840 will be, if you find any other mistake, you can let me know, guys. 400M minus 1,600. Now, 3,000 subtract on both sides. This will be a 960. Then 400 subtract on both sides. This will be 20M minus 840. This will be there. But after this, what do you guys do? I can combine these two, right? 1600 minus 960. So this becomes 5. 1000. I am getting 640. So if it is 640, this is minus 640 plus 840, right? 20m. 20m equal to 200, m is equal to 10. See, just because I wrote that 4 incorrectly, I made a mistake there. Who is not with me yet? Anya, are you following?
Yes.
Guys, I'm going to give you a problem you have to solve now. That's why I'm asking, did you understand how this works? See, if you have two companies giving you the same offering, right? Write their expression. Write the first company's expression, second company's expression. See, when you plot it in a curve, when you plot it in a graph, right? You see, Nissan starts with 3000, meaning 3000 you have to give them. After that, you will be giving 420, 420, 420. It will keep on going month on month, right? See, this is where you graph and see and understand how things work. Whereas this is big city Nissan, okay? Whereas my right town Nissan, what do? They charge a higher rate initially, 3960. After that, see, this is 420. The slope is 420. Here the slope is only 400. So it goes like this. So at some point they both meet. The X value, the number of months at which both the deals are the same is what they meet. That is what you're trying to find. The X value is the number of months, right? So they want to know after how many months both the deals will be will end up in the same rate. That's why you're equating the two. Okay. Do you all understand how it works?
Yeah.
Okay. So do you want to solve a problem on your own, or should I leave you here and give you homework? What do you all think?
Homework.
Okay. See, I'll go with you whatever you want. I'll respect each of your opinions. Okay. So I'll go ahead and give you a list of how many word problems. This will constitute 78 word problems. I want you to split it across 5 days or 6 days and do. Can we try that? If you don't know, come back and ask how to solve each problem. Shall we try that? Okay. Any questions for me? Okay, if you don't have any questions, we can see you next week. Okay, but please do the homework, submit it. If you have questions, you can stay.
Thanks, Priya.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, Miss
Miss
Priya.
Priya.
Bye.
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 Bye, Ma.